Namaste, good morning, my dear friends. I may appear a little different today because I've been really thrashed. I've been really beaten. I had a sting criticism from one of my dearest friend. I'm so happy that he had done a very good criticism. He tried to cut me short. He tried to chop me. He tried to stab me with his powerful sword and knife. I'm happy because I got a kick. I have somebody who is there to guide me. Till now, I've been just walking my own path. There is nobody to criticize me. I'm happy somebody can criticize me. Please do so. I would accept very good criticism from you. I don't want you to say that I'm good, I'm great. No. I want you to say me, you are wrong here, you are wrong there. Please help me to improve myself because I'm passionate towards this sharing of this wisdom, whatever little I have. So my friend asked me, you still act like a primitive man. What is the importance of this older, ancient, the tribal wisdom? What is the relevance of this wisdom in this today's fast-paced modern life? Why do you want to bring us down to the bullock cart age? There is modern science, modern psychology, modern developments, advanced technology to come beyond the disease. There is a lot of inventions recently happening. Don't you know about pandemic and its vaccination? So much things are happening. What are you doing there? I know what he is saying is right in one way, but who said Ayurveda is simply a system of medicine only? For me, it's a science of life. It is my passion. It's all about my life. I live in this. Ayurveda is not something about in ancient wisdom that is not at all useful today. No, it's as relevant as it was thousands years back. Why I say so? This is a perennial wisdom. When the sun come into existence, when the stars and the moon start shining, when the earth started breeding its own kids, when the universe come into existence, this wisdom was already there, imbibed in the very nature of the nature. This comes from the inner core of the nature, which animal practice as their own instinct. Humans are not living in neither in instinct nor in intuition. They live just in intelligence. But intelligence cannot understand everything about it, and you have to have developed some natural instinct. Also, you need the intuitive life. You have to bring together, you become the complete human, the complete God. You become Gaudy, you are the God. You become one with the nature that which creates, operates and protects and destroys. This is the God, this is the job of the God. Don't you see that nature is doing that for you? And you are nothing but a part of the universe. You are nothing but a part and son of the nature. That's what Aghora means, son of the nature. So I told him that, see my friend, don't you see the people are saying? Of course, I am also a primitive man. I live like a primitive man, but I have a thinking of the modern man. You have to stay. You have to put your feet. You have to ground your feet on the ground, on the earth, and you should be able to touch the stars. This is a Vedic wisdom. You should understand all about the universe, and you try to live as much as possible, because this is a knowledge which cannot come just by one lifetime. Even look at the classical text of Ayurveda. It doesn't come from one person. It comes from a lineage of masters. From master to his master to his master and to disciple is come down and they break some text. So it's not one person's wisdom. It's a wisdom of many sages, many great men. Those who were lived and given their life for the betterment of humanity. Try to understand a little of that. I don't say you to go to classical text. Live like a normal man. Live like we lived as a childhood. We are so happy that we lived in the age of natural age. I mean, there was no plastic in our village. The village and the place was so beautiful. We did not know what we practiced, and our lifestyle itself is Ayurveda. We never know this. Later when we began to study the text, study the philosophy of Ayurveda, philosophy of rest of the things, we came to know, oh, this is what Ayurveda is. Because otherwise our cooking system, our lifestyle, our everything related to our day-to-day life is Ayurveda living. So it's so natural to us and we love it. Especially I love it. I don't hate the modern invention because I am a part of the modern world as well. But why should I lose the wisdom of my ancient masters? Why should I enjoy the fruit of the ancient wisdom too? As the people hasn't changed over a period of time, only this is peripheral changes what happened in the world, which I believe. You still go back to the human, they are still jealous, they are still angry, anger is hidden in them, still the same lust. What is the changes? It's only peripheral changes. You start believing, instead of the old dogmas, you replace it with the new one. What else is the change? Now you have new philosophies, new scientific temperament, but you still believe in it. You don't know either whether it is true or not. You still believe in the theories. Some theories somebody said and you start believing, okay, it's scientific. Okay, you believe that's your life. You have to believe or disbelieve or you have to negate. It's all up to you. But for me, it's my life itself. This is what I am living. So if the people have not changed, where is the nature change? Nature hasn't changed. Still the mango tree gives us a sweet mango. Still the coconut trees are giving the coconut. What has been changed here? Yes, human consciously did some botanical or some changes in the cell, or what do you call that? Biotechnology has improved a lot thing, so that a lot of things come to eat, but humans are getting more and more diseased. And agriculture evolution happening, so much revolution happened in the field of agriculture, so much fertilizers come, so much pesticides come, and we have abundance of food to eat now. But what about the quality? Quantity cannot substitute the quality. If you eat less, but if it can give you a better body, it's better to eat less than eat a lot of food. And people are suffering from too much food nowadays. You know this, right? And if the people not change, nature not change, what is changed? The food is same. Thousands of years back you were eating rice, wheat, lentils, its form has changed. You start cleaning it, you start processing the wheat and made the maida out of it. Now you eat, the pizza, the burgers, or whatever modern food you eat. You say it's something advanced. I don't know. Maybe it has less property compared to a flour which is directly made from the wheat. Now you change according to your understanding. You want to fulfill the taste of your tongue. You're not concerned about your health. Then this science is not for you. If you're concerned with your health and happiness, this is the wisdom which will help you. So it's as relevant as when it was originated, time immemorial. As I said, this science was existing since time immemorial. But many people think Ayurveda in terms of medicine. Yes, Ayurveda has its curing methods, it has its panchakarma practices, it has its cleansing therapies as a panchakarma and many other things to do with. It has its various kind of medicines to cure various diseases. But essentially, it's just a part of it. Ayurveda gives importance to health first. You take care of your health, you take care of mental health, you take care of the environmental, you just behave, you develop your awareness. These are the more important things. It is not about morality, this is all about living right. So Ayurveda teaches this subject, which is very relevant today. Look at the medicine which was effective thousands of years back is still effective. Of course, our processing system has changed a little. Otherwise, you go to nature, pluck the medicines as it is with the devotion. You prepare the herbs as it has been prescribed by your masters or the text, and you'll find it's as effective as it was thousands of years back. I am nobody to talk about thousands of years back, but I can quote it from the text. But I know this is still effective as it is. Don't you see that the animals, where your pet cat or the dogs at your home, which will, when it has some stomach ailment or some problem, it goes out and finds some herbs and eat, and it also it takes the upavasa, the means starvation, as a treatment. So these are the things which is known to the primitive. And the masters always developed it because according to the climate changes, according to nature changes, new diseases come into existence. But they based all their medicines, treatment, philosophy on the basic certain principles which I was trying to teach you. It's all based on you. You are the one, your mind is the one which is evolving. Your nature around you evolving. Your body evolves. Your food changes. But after all, if you look deeper into it, it's all the same basic energies still functioning in the universe as the universe. So it's still relevant as it was relevant earlier. Also, I would like to quote my personal experience about Ayurveda, because we born up and brought up in the traditions among Ayurveda. It was nothing new for us because this is our lifestyle and this was our practice. As I grow up, I developed more passion towards Ayurveda. I learned the systematic study from one of my gurus. One of my guru who has taught me initially about some basic principles and some medicines about Ayurveda. Later, all my life, I was striving to acquire more knowledge about this wonderful wisdom. And when I say Ayurveda, I mean yoga, tantra, and Vedanta, astrology, everything in it. Okay, it's not only about some kind of medicinal practice. It has all the three practice. This is called karmic treatments and the logical treatment. Also, it has sattva avajaya chikitsa, means purification of your mind. That's psychology. It has all in it. It's a complete practice, complete wisdom of all your body, mind in relation with the universe and the whole cosmic world. So it's a wisdom of wholesome wisdom. It's an integrative wisdom. This is what I would like to share with you. I'm not a doctor. I'm not the expert, but I'm so passionate about this science. And I practice. I'm a practicing Vaidya. Vaidya means the traditional one. I don't treat diseases, but I treat the people, those who come to me. I don't cure their diseases. I create a situation. I just want them to be healthy. I don't look at the aspect of disease. Instead of that, I just know how to make them happy. Because I'm a martial artist and I live this science all in my life. So I know the technologies, nothing new. I learned from the extreme Kerala to the Himalayas where my master lives. I learned a lot from different people, different practitioners. This was all my life I did so. And in my life, in my family, it's not a theory for me. It's a living practice, a living science in my family itself. I got 2 kids and one wife, and my daughter is now 19 years old. We decided we will not give any modern medicine if possible. Yes, sometimes you cannot avoid. I am not against any of other system of medicine, but I prefer to live naturally, and this is nature's science. So we decided not to give, we will try to have a childbirth without having the modern support. And so that I never give her any folic acid, any calcium or any iron tablet or any regular medical checkup. No, I didn't do that. Yes, I had a friend doctor who I got it checked, everything is all right, that's all, because I am not an expert to know how the childbirth happening. But I know that it's quite natural, it happens in the animals, so it can happen in the human life too, which we have seen because in the villages it was happening all the time when we were children. So it's nothing new for it. Life, birth and death was quite common practices or common part of the life for us. So here I just made my own preparation and fed her to have a good child. And then our girl child born, of course not in a primitive situation but in a medical college, because I did not know how to take a delivery. I never delivered, and neither my wife. So we do not have the confidence to take the delivery. We don't want anything wrong to happen. So I took her to hospital at the medical college where she had a beautiful delivery. There was no problem, and she left the hospital just after 1 day. And in 15 days we traveled back to Himalayas from my motherland, that's Kerala, to Himalayas. Otherwise my child was born and brought up mostly in Himalayas, except for her birth. She has lived over there and rest of the states of India. Till now, till the age of 19, she's 19 now, we haven't administered any kind of allopathic drugs or any kind of modern support to her, except for the polio vaccine, which is mandatory in India. We had to feed. So I am a law abiding citizen. I do not want to give it to her, but it's a it's a legal thing, so I do not want to break it. So we fed our kids with this polio vaccination. Otherwise, no. Still, my child is living in the wisdom of Ayurveda. I don't mean that she doesn't eat pizza, she doesn't drink Coca-Cola, she doesn't eat non-veg. No, nothing of that sort. She enjoys everything because everything is nature for us. But there is set of rule, there is set of understanding, it's not belief, your experience about this, and she lives in it. And it's up to her that whether she want to follow it once she leaves me, or she want to continue living it. This is a tradition I got and I just want to pass it on her. It's her freedom to live it. So as my child, my boy child, he totally born in Himalayas and brought up in Himalayas, because we decided, okay, now we got an experience of delivery. Same way, we never administered no medicine at all. I just made my preparation and feed her, and she had the boy. And we did not know how to take the delivery, so we just got a midwife, a nurse, and her mother, who is expert in dealing with the delivery. So we had the mother and somebody else who's a nurse. So we had the boy, and she was working until the 10 p.m. to have this childbirth, and I'm sorry, she was working until 10 o'clock at night, and she delivered the same night, 1 o'clock. So she was hardworking all throughout the pregnancy. She had no problems, as you think the pregnancy, people think it's a disease. No, we practiced it and we know it's not so. And we had the support of this science, this wisdom of the ancient, and still it is effective, still it is relevant. This is my personal experience. All my lifetime, I did not have to go for any other forms of treatment till now. Till now I am healthy, I don't have any problem, I am happy, I am healthy, I am enjoying my life, only using this wisdom. So he said, how can it be relevant? See, I am a living example. I am thankful to him because he made me, he pushed me, he made me standing today, because I was thinking and talking to you. Now it's coming naturally, I don't have to think and talk to you. This is because of him, because he just pushed the fire in me. It was just dormant in me, and he helped me to bring about and this fire. So I'm thankful to him. I may make mistake, I may make thousands of mistakes when I talk, but you understand now it's my passion. I would like to share this wisdom, and don't think that I'm having a lot of knowledge, not so. And I would like to learn from you, and kindly help me to develop my own many other skills which I can, and I would like you to criticize me. I can give you my WhatsApp number, kindly do not call me, and I can give you my email address. Please write to me, please criticize me, please help me to grow, because I love to grow. I never want to grow old, I want to grow up all the time. So my mobile number, the WhatsApp number is +91. That's a code of India. +91 99 99 188 530. I will repeat, 99 99 188 530. Also my email address, ananddhamom@gmail.com. ANAND Anand, ANAND that's for Dham, ANAND OM @gmail.com. Sorry, because I cannot write, I'm not an expert of editing videos. I don't edit my videos, I just cut it in the beginning, I cut the end, that's it. So kindly forgive me, kindly excuse me, please help me to help you. So let's enjoy together. I'm not looking forward for subscription, I'm not looking for any kind of other support to make this channel forward or something. If you are learning something, yes, if you like or if you hate, both way I expect you to write to me. I have no problem, you hate me, you can love me, you do whatever you like, but I am going to live in your heart, which it is for sure. Also, I'm trying to make friends. I'm not trying to make followers. Please understand this. I want you to be my friend. Let's grow together. Let's make this whole world beautiful. Let's work together. And we want to be a world citizen, not citizen of any country anymore, because the whole world has become a global village. So let's enjoy together. Enjoy life. Enjoy.